It's right behind that.
Are you guys ready? Yeah? Yeah, you guys? You ready? Okay.
You should.
Friends, fellow sapiens, please put your hands together for your referee for this evening's Theatresports match, Ms. Kat Cobbett. Thank you so much. Happy Halloween! Sort of. I guess it's kind of Halloween. I was out, I saw like all the little kids walking around all day, trick-or-treating. I guess we've just decided that it's the weekend. It's Halloween, I don't know. But anyway, happy Halloween. Thank you for being here. This is the Moscow Improv Theater, and tonight we are doing Theatresports. So let me ask you, have you ever seen Theatresports before? No. You guys?
No.
No. Excellent. This is so exciting. Okay, let me tell you what's about to happen. So the theater part is we're going to do an improv show for you. I think that's probably what you were expecting, right?
Yes.
Excellent. So the improv show is we're going to make up scenes and songs accompanied by Mr. Mike Short here on keyboard. Yay! And there are going to be all sorts of things, a wide variety. We don't even know what those scenes and songs and stories are going to be, and you'll hear about that and more about why we don't even know what they're going to be later. But everything will be made up, a lot of it based on your suggestions. If you get tired of shouting out suggestions, we'll do it without suggestions. But a whole evening of improv for you right here, and that would be enough, right? But that is not all we are going to do for you. Because in addition to the theater part, there's going to be a whole sports part. Theater, sports. I know, it's amazing, right? The sports part is we're going to have teams of improvisers who are going to come on stage and they are going to challenge each other to types of improv scenes, and then they'll compete, and then at the end of each round I'm going to come to you and you're going to decide who gets the points for that round. It's a big responsibility. Are you up for it?
I think so.
Excellent. Thank you. You guys?
It's not going to be super great.
It is going to be a big responsibility.
You have great power.
You do have great power. We're going to do it by pointing. And so I'm not going to make you shout out loud because your voices might get tired. We're going to do it by pointing, and I'll just add up the points and average them. So nobody has to be too embarrassed as we go along. And at the end of the match, there'll be a big winner. And they win fun-sized Snicker bars tonight, I've decided.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's more than
right?
usual.
That's more than usual. Usually it's nothing. But it's Halloween. All right, so enough of me yapping. Are you ready to meet our teams for tonight?
Yeah.
Excellent. I'm so glad. All right. Friends, please welcome our visiting team for the night, the Albany Machine. Woo!
Albany Machine!
Yeah, very nice. Woo! And their opponents are House Team, the Home Field Advantage. Please welcome General Eclectic. That's right. Woo!
Ding! General Eclectic!
Alright. Okay, can I have two members of each team on stage, please? Now, I said this was a sporting event. Like any sporting event, we need to decide who goes first. We could just flip a coin, but that would be boring and not in the improvisational spirit. So this is how we're going to do it instead. I'm going to come to you. I'm going to get a category of thing. Then I'm going to point randomly to these improvisers, and they're going to have to name things in that category. They will keep doing that until they make a mistake. When they make a mistake, you are going to let them know by shouting bye to them, and then they will be eliminated. and the team that has the last person standing will get the right to challenge first. All right, so let's try that on the count of 3. You're going to yell "bye" loudly and aggressively at these improvisers so they know they should be eliminated, right? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Bye.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
They're louder than last week when we had 30 people.
They are. I knew that they had it in them. I get that. All right, so here's a mistake. A mistake is if they say something that is not actually in the category, if they pause too long before they say something, or if they say something that's already been said by another improviser. They try to get away with that a lot, so listen carefully. All right, so what is our first category?
Office supplies.
Office supplies. Here we go. Post-it notes.
Stapler.
Paperclip.
Toner.
Paper.
The thing with the hole in it.
Yeah. Gotta know stuff. All right, what's another category?
Categories.
Categories? Categories. Categories of categories.
Types of fish.
Colors.
Cheese,
Cars.
Months.
breakfast cereal,
Furniture.
Cows.
All right. What's another category?
ice cream,
Ice cream. Wow.
Pistachio.
Rocky Road,
Cookie dough.
vanilla,
Fudge.
death by chocolate, another death by chocolate.
All right, and let's hear it for the Albany machine. And I have a category. My captain's on stage, please. All right, Albany machine, you get to challenge first.
We challenge you to a scene involving music.
We accept.
All right.
So, we're going to do a scene called Sing-a-Ding. Can I have whichever one of you is more comfortable singing?
Sure.
Thank you. And do we have the bell over there?
We do.
Excellent. Does anyone want to ring a bell semi-randomly and force us to do
Right up
things?
there.
Yes. So we are going to be switching back and forth between singing and speaking, but continuing the scene whenever you ring the bell. Can we have excellent. Can we have a word to inspire the scene?
Porcupine.
Porcupine, excellent.
Shh. Cindy, it's sleeping.
Oh, it's sleeping.
It's so precious.
It's prickly though. I don't know if we should be this close to it.
But we've got to do something. It's been eating all of our cabbage. Our cabbage is gone. And I'm so sad.
I'm sad about the cabbages too, but it's not his fault.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. He's just doing what he wants because he's an animal, you know?
Yes, and animals don't belong in this farm. We put up the fence. That's why I'm gonna get this pitchfork and make a bad day for him. All right, but
You can't kill it.
what? I got poked yesterday. All that poking in my arm. Ow, no way.
I've gotten poked too, but not. We can't just kill him. He's just doing what he knows.
We've only got one choice. Use your voice
Ooh, okay.
and sing to him.
That's right. When I was a kid, they'd always come running when I sang. Maybe it'll work. Maybe he'll follow me into the woods. Maybe.
All right, let's do it. I'll have the pitchfork just in case.
Just in case, though. Okay. Come on.
Go, little porcupine.
Come on.
Go.
We're gonna go away. Come on, buddy. Let's go.
All right, that's it.
All right, very nice. Thank you very much. Let's hear it for our bell leader. And the response is scene using music.
in and join us for this. For the subject of our opera, I'd like to ask, what was there that, when you were a child, that was an everyday, ordinary thing that terrified you?
Dennis.
The dentist? The dentist. We now present the dentist. I don't want to be here, I have to go. My pop said cavities now. Sit in the chair, listen to pop. When you're good, you'll get a lollipop. Depravity, a cavity, depravity, the drill. I'm terrified and sweating bullets, what will I do? But if my teeth fall out, how will I chew?
And spit. And spit. And spit for all your work.
I don't want to be here.
I'm sorry, but you didn't floss. And these are the consequences. Thank you. Get in that seat.
They're evil. They look medieval.
In fact, they are. They are family heirloom.
I'm Plaque. I'm Plaque, and I am gingivitis. We're here to ruin your oral health, even though you didn't invite us. Take a seat.
You'll be fine, you'll be fine. It's just
Don't look in the light.
a quick procedure.
Open your mouth.
I won't do it, no.
Open your mouth.
I tell you it's not so.
Now
You must open.
to reach the heavens where you have clean gums and white teeth. Open your mouth.
Open your mouth.
There you go.
I'm going into the light.
There you go.
The light.
Now tell me your whole life story with your mouth open.
Hey, that wasn't so bad.
All right. And now is that time I told you about where you get to vote. Okay. So, if I could have the lights up on the house just a little bit so I can see. If you liked the porcupine scene that I'm calling Porcuping-a-ding-ding, you are going to point in a minute to this side of the stage. If you liked this scene, the opera about the dentist that I'm calling you're going to point to the dentist scene. So here's how we're going to do this. Put your hands straight up in the air. And on the count of 3, you're going to point to the side of the stage that you think should get the points. 1, 2, 3. And 3 points for the opera. I said 3 points. I guess it's a 3-point round. All right, 3 points for the opera. Okay, can I have my accountants back on stage, please? All right. Challenge comes for you, General Eclectic.
Since Halloween's coming up, we challenge you to any scene you want as long as it's spooky.
We accept.
Can I ask from an audience member a topic, something that's not scary in the least, something that is just normally pleasant?
Bunny rabbit?
A bunny rabbit. Ooh. I now present to you the cinematic horror masterpiece, The Fluffering.
So, what you're saying is in the morning we wake up and there's colored eggs, and the colored eggs and there's chocolate, and an animal comes into the house and brings it.
Yes, that's right. And you know, if you'd been good all year, this wouldn't have been a problem. No, not so much, you know, mostly, but really only about 80%. And I tried to tell you, son, I tried to tell you over and over again, listen to your parents, do the right thing.
So, if I'm good, I get chocolate eggs. What does he do if I'm not good?
I can't tell you that.
No, you gotta tell
I
me.
can't tell you
Now
that.
tell me.
Listen, there's one way that we can avoid it.
Okay.
There's one way.
Okay.
If you can find somebody else to pawn off chocolate onto them, then you'll pass the curse along, and it won't fall on you.
Okay.
Do you think you can do that?
Okay.
I mean, not a lot of children in the world like chocolate.
No.
It has to be a child.
No. Oh, how am I gonna find a kid that likes chocolate?
I don't know.
Oh, it's crazy.
Think.
Let me go out. Tommy!
Oh, hey, Jim.
Hi, Tommy. Hey, you know, tomorrow is Easter.
Yeah.
And hey, have a Hershey's Kiss. Take it. It's yours.
He has to eat it. He has to eat it.
Oh,
What do I have to?
here, I'll unwrap it for you.
And I don't have to give you any.
No, but you have to eat it because I want to see the expression of joy and gratitude on your face.
All right. It doesn't seem like anything could go wrong.
Good luck. Hey, it's been great knowing you.
Son, how many times have I told you not to take chocolate from strangers?
I don't know. I feel like a bad kid now.
Yeah, that was the one bad thing you did all year. So now do you know what that means?
That I'm tough.
You might be tough, but that's what the bunnies are gonna think when they eat you.
Hippity hop.
Oh my god, he's coming. Quick, pawn some chocolate on that unsuspecting kid. He's gotta eat it.
Susie! Susie, eat this chocolate! What? Eat it!
Why?
Just eat it! It's delicious! You'll love it! I promise!
Okay. Oh, it is really good. Thank you.
This is bunny number 1 to bunny number 2.
Bunny number 2, over.
I have eyes on the target through their window.
Eagle is on the move.
All
Let's
right.
do it, bunny number 1.
At the count of 3, let's synchronize our scampering.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
This man must stop. Quick, encircle her. Encircle her. Line up, bunnies. With Christmas carols.
Oh, crap!
No! It's too many months early!
Jingle all the way! Oh, it's too right! Oh, it's open sleigh! Jingle all the way! Oh, my fun it is to ride in the one-horse open
I'm
sleigh!
turning into chocolate!
Oh, wait a minute. Tomorrow's Halloween, not Easter.
All right, have a scene that's spooky.
Yes. So can I have both of you up?
Yep.
We are going to do a scene using the first draft format. Which of you wants to be a writer?
I'd be happy to.
Okay, thank you. So Charlie here is a world-renowned author. He is trying to write his latest book, modeled on Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. And we are here to help his artistic vision. Do we need anything else?
That's fine by me.
Okay.
It was a dark and dreary night. It was very difficult for Benjamin to see anything in his laboratory. He knocked into a beaker. No. Go right. He knocked into his model skeleton. No. That's too silly. He went over and turned on a light.
What a logical decision of me to make.
Much better. I'll keep that line in too. As he was preparing a new concoction that would revive dead beings, he noticed something peculiar.
How strange. My formula was green yesterday until I added elderberry and now it's blue.
Yes, blue. That's good.
Hmm.
He called in his assistant to see the new discovery.
Hilda! You must come in.
Yes, sir.
I may have discovered a different chemical compound. You saw it was green yesterday and now blue. Sometimes red, but only for 1 second. There it is again! Oh, it seems extremely volatile. I just need someone to test it on.
Sir, who will we use?
Well, I have an idea of who I would use. Are you thinking the same thing I'm thinking, perhaps? My assistant? That would probably be illegal. No trouble with minors, but, oh, I'm sorry. What's that over there, Hilda? I didn't see.
Oh, I don't know.
Hilda, I made this coffee just for you.
Thank you,
Oh,
Doctor. That's so thoughtful.
you've been so helpful in the lab.
Wait a minute. I already wrote Hilda into chapter 5. Their daughter walked in at this moment.
Oh, hello, darling.
Oh.
Hey.
Suzette, it's so lovely to see you looking after this laboratory that we've built. We want to make you so proud.
Oh, when your potion is finished, Papa, I'm sure it will make me proud.
Maybe that's what it will... Oh, there it is again. Maybe it'll make her proud. It's no longer green for envy, but blue with a flash of red. Might mean pride. Let's shake this up again. There we go. Okay. Suzette.
Yes.
Why don't you try this?
Okay. Cheers. My fellow citizens, on November 6th, I want you to go to the polls. Oh my God, it's made me political.
Oh, my goodness.
How can I do this?
Sometimes blue, sometimes red. Oh.
Exactly. Oh no. I need to go out and put things on doorknobs.
Oh.
Sweetheart, we can't have you doing that. That's a dangerous job.
I know, but I have this urge. I can't fight it. I need to call people at all hours of the day and night.
We can do that from the house, sweetie. That's safer. It's okay.
Yes.
You're not going to lock me in a room, are you?
No, of course not. We're just going to use this antique telephone, and I'll bring over the phone chair.
Yes, and here, I'm going to take this TV with C-SPAN down. Don't need to see this.
Yes, just phone bank people, sweetie. You don't have to put things on doors.
This is going to take a really long time.
Yes. How long did you think this was going to last?
Oh, I don't know. It could be days, it could be weeks. Hilda, I'm so worried.
Oh, poor girl.
Is this metaphor becoming tedious?
All right, let's hear it for the Albany machine. And now we come to you again. So, if you liked the chocolate bunnies, see, I'm calling, wait, it's Halloween. You're going to point this way. If you liked is this metaphor getting tedious scene, you're going to point to Albany machine. 3 points and round, fingers up. And point to the side of the stage. You think you get the points? 3 points for the Albany machine. And when the captain's on stage, please. Challenge comes from you, Albany machine.
Well, heck.
I challenge you to a scene with some verbal restrictions.
Oh, gosh darn it, we accept.
A scene with a verbal restriction means the words must be restricted in some kind of way. But only once the scene starts. At this point, there should be people
Okay.
on stage to say the words.
Yes. All right. Can I have both of my team members?
All right.
Can we have a number between 1 and 10 for Charlie? 2. Number between 1 and 5 for Jason?
5.
And a number between 5 and 15 for me?
11.
11. Okay. 2, 5, 11. All right. And a location, please.
Florida.
Florida. Excellent. All right. Florida.
Alligator season.
You've got to catch one.
I'll try.
That green one is good.
You wanna...
I will grab this one.
Oh, watch the...
Oh my goodness! My hand!
Now, what in tarnation is going on out here today, this place?
Alligator season.
I need a doctor! Now!
I'll call.
Thanks for calling. I hate using them telephones because of the...
Hello, Ken.
You got bandages for me?
In the car, maybe, if I remember to pack them.
That's fine.
Hurry up! I'm dying here!
You're not dying, you're just bleeding a whole lot.
2 hours.
Did he say 2 hours until the hospital can see you?
That's way, way too long.
That's fine.
Tommy, I need help now.
2 hours.
Can't you do anything to make them see him faster here today?
Call back?
Please do, yeah. We need help for this guy right now.
Can you get my hand?
From inside the alligator? I don't think I want to do that. No.
That one right there, please.
Oh, hi, Alicia.
You're not making friends here.
I'm helping.
Come on, alligator, you can. Just give me the hand nice and quick.
That's my middle finger there.
Alligator bite.
I don't like this. This hand is cold and gross and...
Get a needle and thread, quick.
I've only got 2 hands, man. Come on, give me a break.
20 minutes.
That's better. Needle and thread?
Needle and...
Thread?
Thread, he
For
said thread.
my severed hand.
Thread, Alicia.
That hand looks real bad, friend. I don't know if they're gonna get it.
It's bad.
Put it inside the cooler.
Should be good for about 4 hours now, but not longer.
Not on top of Bud Light.
I'm going to ask for someone in the audience to randomly pick one of these plays. Does anybody want to volunteer to pick a play? Oh, wonderful. And can you just turn to a random page? In this next scene, Jennifer is going to be restricted to only reading lines from this play, whereas I will have to play the other parts somehow. Can we have a relationship that's a non-familial relationship for us?
Doctor-patient.
Doctor-patient. So, Doc, my nerves are really out of control. They're very out of control. I'm a wreck at work. I'm not getting anything done. I'm not getting any younger. I need help.
Excuse me, let me get this straight here. I've lost my sense of humor. And if I publish the Val Chenard book, I'll get it back. What are you, nuts?
Well, I mean, you put me in a bad position to conflict the interest that I'm also your publisher and your patient. So, and we can talk about work later, but you're not doing anything but making my nerves worse.
It's true, Dad. You've become this Cotton Mather type. You're gonna drop dead from rigor any day now. It's true.
Well, you're even bringing up the further conflict of interest that I'm your father. This is making it very. I told you I should have gotten another doctor.
Hey, I don't know what to say. I see you smirking, Martin.
This isn't a smirk. This is my worry face. You should know that by now, Dad.
You don't go out. You don't see anyone. You sit around with your illustrated letters, your collection of first edition signed postcards, sneaking off to auctions.
My hobbies help me deal with the anxiety. You're not helping me. I gotta do something on my own.
Please.
Okay. Dr. Dad?
He bought a postcard of Adolf Hitler's. A little drawing.
My brother, I told you he was no good.
Enough.
Well, he was always, he's the reason I'm a wreck. What with him collecting all that vile World War II memorabilia and doing reenactments in our garage using me.
What's that all about?
I don't know. Maybe you shouldn't have let him watch the History Channel all night. What good was going to come of that?
A postcard of Hitler's.
And that's good?
He painted. You know that as a boy? I mean, once he was a boy, he sent a postcard on which he had painted a little watercolor of a church. He painted mostly churches, landmarks in Old Vienna. It had a fascination for me.
So what you're saying is it might help my anxiety if I pursued artwork like my brother. And also like a vile despot tyrant from a previous decade.
I understand that, but I don't understand why that precludes publishing Aaron's book. It's a comic novel, a little book.
All right, Dad, I'll take a patent. I will overlook the nepotism and talk to my boss about getting the book published. But I want a prescription before I leave to help me with this anxiety.
Maybe you can. Maybe you should. Maybe that's exactly the problem.
All right, so it is that time again. Time goes fast around here. All right, if you liked the verbal restriction scene with the numbers, can I get a hand? You're gonna vote over here. If you liked the actor's nightmare scene with the script, what's good for Hitler is good for my father. You're gonna vote over here. I only title them, I don't do them. All right, you're gonna put your hands in the air on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's a tie. 5 points for actor's nightmare. Never know who's gonna go. We have 5 points over here. All right, can I have, let's see, what time is it? Oh yeah, can I have the captains on stage, please? All right, here we go. Challenge comes from you, General Eclectic.
We challenge you to a scene that has rapid changes of direction.
We accept.
All right.
Wonderful.
Rapid changes.
Referee,
Yes.
we would like to ask you to ding the bell because we're going to do a scene where we're going to have to make new choices every time the bell rings.
All right.
Wonderful. Can I have a location that would fit on this stage?
Laundromat?
Oh, what was that?
Laundromat?
And what was the other one?
Kitchen.
Kitchen. Kitchen.
Okay.
Kitchen. Yeah, so, what I was saying, what I was saying is I have company coming over and we can't have that out of commission.
I'm working as fast as I can. Well, tell him to screw off.
Well, it's my mother-in-law. I would love to, but I would never hear the end of it. I mean, look, can't you speed it up? I know I pay you by the hour, but don't milk me.
Can you hand me that wrench?
There's like 7 wrenches. Sure, here it is. So, I mean, do me a solid. I mean, look, I know how it works. I have an uncle who's a mechanic. It's like, I have no idea how to repair things, but if you would join me in a moment of prayer, I think we could heal my sink.
A moment of prayer?
Sure!
Is that how you think this works?
Yeah, well,
Hey, he can heal anything.
I don't know, I'm just spitting in the wind. Do you have any better ideas?
Listen, buddy, you got your mother-in-law coming over today?
Oh, I do.
Well, maybe you could use this as an excuse. Call the whole thing off. Well, that's an awfully nice to spend some family time together. I wish my mother-in-law was still alive. She was a saint, that woman.
Really? Wow. How did you get along with her? Was there a trick?
No, you know what? I actually liked her better than my own wife. See, my wife got all her bad qualities from her dad.
Wow. Wow, so you had, see, the dad's easy for me because, you know, we have something in common. You know, we're both drug addicts. We love the NFL.
Oh, yeah.
We have a children's Little League game. We play on opposite teams. We are canasta masters. We play a lot of canasta. Backgammon is our passion. You know, he's got a terminal illness, and you know, we're dog fanciers. We have lots of, you know, Rottweilers, Chinchillas, Shih Tzus.
Wait a minute. Did you say you had lots of Rottweilers?
Well, I don't collect all the dogs I fancy, but we do have dogs here.
Rottweilers?
Well, one.
I got a problem with Rottweilers.
Well, don't they smell fear?
You're right. You're right. It's just that very often when a plumber is under the sink, you know, the Rottweiler will come along and, you know, your stuff is sticking out. That's all they got to work with.
Well.
And, you know, Rottweiler will come along and, you know, talk your ear off. Well, it's worked.
They are a very chatty breed. They're very chatty. But I tell you, if you want somebody who's just a listener, get a Shih Tzu. They just sit there like they know what you're saying. Sometimes I say, oh, my mother-in-law is coming. What am I going to do? I have no idea. And then the little Floofy just looks at me. And I'm like, oh my God, Floofy, you're so wise. I can see in your eyes. I should pretend that I'm ill and then tell her, and I should just look her in the eye and tell her, I'm the king of this castle. I paid for it. I work hard. And you do not boss me in my house. And then I send the Rottweiler after her ass.
That's what you got to do with your mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Well, I think you got a good plan there. The only thing is, your sink's going to be on the fritz for a good long time.
Well,
you got a good plan there. You got a perfectly fine sink. There wasn't actually, you got a good plan there, but you got a rat. You know what? Why don't you and I get under there and, you know, see what happens in the dark?
Alright, I need both my teammates again. So we are going to play a little game called Genre Office, wherein we are doing a continuous scene and each of us has a contagious genre that infects the whole office every time we enter. What is a genre for Jason? Film, TV, novel. Style.
Horror movies?
Okay, horror.
Great.
Awesome. And for Charlie?
Rom-com.
Rom-com, excellent. And one for me?
Science fiction.
Sci-fi, rad. All right, we'll start with Jason on, and if you need anything more.
Yeah, so we said the office, what kind of workplace is this? What do we do here?
Metal fabrication.
Metal fabrication. Okay, thank you. Oh, all right, fine. I've got my sheets here. Okay. Ready to try on the machine. It's gonna work. Need to keep all my fingers. The sheets, they're pulling together. Widgets! They're being created!
Hey, Tim.
Hey.
How's it going?
Oh, pretty good. Just creating the widgets.
Nice. You're always so good at that. I wish I were good at that.
Oh, thanks. It's great to just work here with a friend like you, you know what I mean?
Yeah, friend.
Oh, but you know how it is, right? Always buddy. Never see anything more in either of us, right?
You know you can sit down while you're doing that. You don't have to stand.
Thanks.
Sit right there and...
All right, let's turn it back on. Oh, the widgets. Did you see the shape I made them in?
Yeah, little hearts.
It reminded me of you.
Why is that?
Because we all have hearts in our chest.
Quick, get down, they're coming. They need those widgets. Are you done with them?
I got 40 hearts up there ready to go.
Hearts? I thought they ordered gears.
Oh, shoot.
It's okay. Are you both ready?
Let's do it.
Okay. Get the widgets ready. I'll open the door. You throw them as fast as you can, okay? We got one shot at this. Okay, they're gone. I'll check.
You're really great out there.
I don't know, 4 years of corporate softball, I guess. I don't know. I thought you were wonderful. You got right in front of me like you'd do anything to protect me.
Yeah, well, if anything happened, I don't... Hey, what are you doing Saturday?
Well, I was just gonna go catch my favorite guitarist down at the coffee shop.
Oh, I was actually gonna invite you to the coffee shop.
What? Well, that sounds great. Let's go.
See you there.
All right. Oh my God! What am I going to wear?
All right, two tablets, please. If you liked the plumber scene that I'm calling Life with Mother-in-Laws Can Be Rough, you're gonna vote over here for this 5-point round. If you liked the genre office scene I'm calling If I Only Had a Widget, you're gonna vote this way, hands in the air, and 1, 2, 3. Oh, you have to vote. It's up to you, sir. It's up to you. All right, and 5 points for genre for the Obonian plumber scene. All right, and captain's on stage, please. All right. This is probably the last round of the half.
Okay.
The score now stands at 13 to 3, but this is a 10-point round. This is a 10-point round. All right. Here we go. Yes. I'm sorry. Yes. Albany Machine, it is your challenge.
We challenge you to a scene involving a monster.
We accept.
Excellent. All right, let's just do a scene.
All right.
How big is this monster? Just stop me. This big. How big a monster is.
All right. I think if we spin fast enough, the ghost will be trapped in our force field.
Okay. I told you coming to this haunted playground was a bad idea, guys. I'm real nervous.
Listen, it's just a 13-year-old. It can't hurt us.
What you
there's ghosts?
Yeah, I
That's
guess.
new.
Hey, Jeremy.
Yeah?
That's not the ghost. That's,
No, I'm not a ghost.
no, it's not a ghost.
You told me.
I've seen the ghost. That's not the ghost.
You've seen the ghost?
Yeah, it's a teenager. It's really cool. What is going on with those claws there?
Oh, these are my grabbing claws.
What do you grab them? Grab with them.
Usually hair.
Well, yeah, that's your bad. Okay, all right, okay. No, wait. Maybe she can help us. Okay, we were looking for the ghost of Killer Kevin.
Killer Kevin. I thought you said he was a teenager.
Yeah, teenager, terrible accident. Another teenager died. It was right here. Have you seen any other spooks about?
There's the tall guy in the woods over there.
Tall guy. Okay, this guy.
And then, how big would you say he is?
I mean, probably your height, actually.
Yeah. But he was like a teen. You know, he had like kind of a semi-mustache, but not like a real mustache.
Oh, Kev!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Voice keeps cracking. That's what we heard.
Yeah. He's trying to sing punk rock.
Oh.
Yes. Oh.
Kev's a blast. Yeah, I'll go get him. What do you want to do with him?
Oh, we were gonna trap him.
Yeah.
We stopped taunting the playground.
Yeah.
But he likes haunting the playground.
Yeah, he freaks out the toddlers, though. It's been a whole thing.
I freak out the toddlers too.
The toddlers haven't mentioned you before.
Yeah. Well, none of the toddlers that were there. We lost 2 last week, but I don't thought they just kind of got bored.
Wait a
right?
minute.
Oh, 2?
Remember when Lucy was talking about the T-Rex? And we were like, oh, it's a game.
Yeah, but she did say, oh, my hair.
Right.
Lucy was the blonde one, right?
It is the blonde one?
The girls usually have the longer hair.
Lucy wasn't around at the end of the day. I thought she left early.
Well, she could have had a doctor's appointment or something.
Well, hold on. The camp sign-out sheet is here. I thought you had playground duty this afternoon.
Oh yeah, I didn't sign her out.
Oh boy.
So, do you know what happened to Lucy?
Oh yeah, I grabbed her. I got her long blonde hair.
Okay.
And we went and we played in the woods.
And where is she now?
Well, I assume she's still in the woods. I didn't move her.
Lucy? I'm gonna go look for her. You figure this out.
Oh, sure. Okay.
Lucy?
Okay. And little Petey?
Little Petey, he was the one. I didn't like grabbing him.
Okay. What about Candace last Wednesday?
What color hair?
The brunette, lots of curls.
Ooh, yeah. She was easy because the curls just grab it.
Okay, but you just leave them in the forest, right? It's just...
Yeah.
They're just playing. Everything's fine.
See? I
Boy.
wouldn't hurt them. I just like grabbing.
Everything's fine.
Steven, you usually take your job much more seriously. The parents might be upset.
That's
Everything's
fine.
And the response to a spooky challenge.
I'd like to invite Charlie to come up here and help us out. Not all monsters are obvious and on the outside. Some people have monsters on the inside. We're going to perform a scene where Charlie has no idea he's dealing with someone with an inner monster. My inner monster is right here. Can I have a field of study? Amphibians. Well, Bradley, I'm glad you came back to see how I've progressed in my research. Here, alone at night in my cabin lab in the woods.
I hate Bradley.
Yes, I'm quite intrigued about this new discovery regarding, what is it, Salamanders?
It's a newt? It's a newt? This is why. That's all right, though. I'm not resentful that you graduated with honors, even though I was top in study of amphibians.
You can't even tell a salamander from a newt.
It's so funny that you're still focused on newts. I moved on to more complex amphibians.
Have you now? Oh, I'm really happy for you because I've heard about all the funding you're getting when I'm not.
Make something up, make something up.
I've discovered a way to use frogs to power a motor.
What? What did you just say?
Frogs? Now be careful there. It feels like you're trying to step onto my territory.
Yeah, go with that, go with that.
Oh, well, it's a great idea, so great minds think alike.
Now smirk.
Now you listen here, Smith. If you think you're gonna steal the frog motor from me, you got another thing coming.
Say now. You can't bully me now like you did in college.
Don't look scared. Don't look scared.
I can tell you're still scared of me.
Don't cry.
I'm not afraid. I'm just allergic to that newt.
Is that part of your study or just a thing that happened?
All right, it's time to come clean.
All right, fine. I lured you out here to kill you.
What?
Yeah, the door's locked.
I didn't mean that clean.
What? Why would you do this?
Well, you bullied me. You took my funding,
Yeah.
and
Make him feel it. Make him feel it.
and you cheated on your exams, and I was the smart one.
Smith, I was always jealous of you. That's why I did those things.
Wait, what?
You're gonna have to explain things quicker because you can't see it, but this is a very, very transparent sheet of glass, and it's filling up with water and poison frogs on that side.
Oh wow!
It was a good idea telling him your whole evil plan before it actually happened.
Basically, when we were in school, I saw you excelling and having all your friends and popularity, so I sabotaged you at every turn.
I knew it! What about Brenda?
Yeah. I'm not proud of that one.
Oh my God.
If it makes you feel better, I don't think she's ever been happy.
That does cheer me up.
Yeah, we feel better than that. Yeah.
I feel a little bad about this now that we're bonding, and I'm sorry. You might be starting to lose the use of your jaw and feel a numbness because the frogs clinging to you have a neurotoxin.
Where's that key? Where's that key to the tank?
That's odd. I don't feel that.
All right. Oh, here it is.
If I let you out and give you the antidote, do you think we could start over?
Sorry, what?
Whoa! They promised spooky and they delivered spooky. If you liked the haunted, grabby scene that I was too involved in to give a good title, the monster with the hair and everything's fine in the forest, you're gonna point this way. Or if you like the other scene with the amphibians that I was too involved with to give it a good title, but I'm gonna call I feel nothing, we're gonna point this way. This is the last scene of the half. Hands in the air. Everybody's going to vote. 1, 2, 3. 10 points for all winning machine. And that means at the half it is a tie game. And it is halftime, so you can stay where you are and watch the marching band and the slightly over the hill rock stars come out and do a halftime show for you. Or you can go to our concession stand and get beer and excellent chocolate and goodies for Halloween and hot dogs. I think we have hot dogs still. And grilled cheese and all sorts of things. We will be back in 10 minutes. Woo-hoo! kept doing shows and online, so you can catch shows at live.mopco.org. We have continued to stream them as we are doing them live here in person, and Casey on our board has helped us do that all along. You may not be able to find tonight's show because we may get zapped out of the internet world for stealing the Addams Family. But that will just make it more special that you were here with us. Only we will know that tonight ever happened. Other than that, you can find our shows there, but don't go there. Come here. It's better in person. If you want to be doing this, not just watching this, we know that you can. In fact, last night at our show, I would say we had maybe 4 people who started there not that long ago and ended up on our stage yesterday in our Maestro show, and it was very, very exciting for us to have people that we met and made friends with offering us suggestion and letting us borrow their inspiration from the audience chairs on stage, lending us their inspiration, playing with us. So if you want to do that, a good way to start is on our Monday night drop-in classes, where you can just come and try it out once without having to make any commitment. That's going really well, and it's a great community of people. It's also a great way to make new friends. We also have series classes if you want a little more continuity and structure. There's all sorts of ways to do that, and you can find out about that and all the different kinds of shows that we're doing. We're doing Theatresports mostly on Saturday nights through the fall, and all sorts of different things on Friday nights by going to mopco.org, mopco.org. Don't go to mopco.com. You won't even get cleaning supplies there. There is nothing for you at that place. All right, are we ready to continue with our match? All right, let me have the captains on stage, please. Challenge comes from you, General.
We challenge you to something narrative.
Narrative, something with a good story.
We accept.
Excellent. I'd like to invite everybody to join me on the stage. We're going to do a tag team story. Could I have a noun? Any noun?
Peanuts.
What's that?
Peanuts.
Peanuts? Great. And can I have an adjective?
Brown.
What? Brown? This is night of the off-brown peanuts. May I have mood lighting?
It was a night just like this 20 years ago today, when the peanut salting factory had that terrible accident. They were only half roasted, you see, and there's nothing more dangerous than a half roasted peanut.
It was disgusting. It was hideous. It was horrible. It was against all union labor rules. And after that night, they boarded up the factory and never opened it again. But
The next spring, at the ballpark, "Peanuts, peanuts," yelled the hawker. And the Innocent Smith family said, "Oh, we'd like one, please, to share with the children."
And share with the children they did. They passed the peanut package around, and that's not a metaphor for anything filthy. But something happened to them. They noticed that they felt very thirsty. Everything was very salty. The air felt dry. And oh yes, they started to crave human flesh.
It started with the children, because their metabolisms were faster and also it got into their bloodstream quicker. They turned to their parents and said, "Give us human flesh." And at first,
The mother was horrified. She thought, no, my children should not be craving human flesh. But the father, he stood aside and thought for a moment and said to them, "We can find you human flesh, children, if you just give us time." And the children respected that.
You see, children and peanuts both need structure. A lot of structure. And when you're gonna raise a cannibal, you gotta go the extra mile. So they started a homeschool for peanut-afflicted cannibal children.
Meanwhile, back at the factory, a voice was coming from the black windows. It called to the children. They felt drawn to it. And while their parents searched for unsuspecting humans to feed their offspring, the children moved like zombies towards the factory.
But when they got there, they found they walked into a trap because the Charles Schultz estate had set it up because they can't have Peanuts having a bad name. They're still making money off of Charlie Brown and Snoopy and the other Peanuts. So they had assassins ready to pick them off one at a time, but the assassins couldn't bear to
Pick off little children, and they spoke to the children and they said, wah, 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 wah. And the children said, wow, thanks for the warning. What's happening to us? And they ran away from the factory back to find their parents, who at this point were in the dugout.
Along with throngs of other fans, the Peanuts had become the most popular selling item at the ballpark that night. Thousands of zombies began wandering outside of the stadium, right into the town square. They were going to enter each home and building and eat every
Citizen of the town. They took them out of their homes and took them out of their apartments. They climbed 20 stories, put people in elevators, brought them all the way back down, and
Later, they started Pilates classes. They did yoga. They had daycare. There was even a trivia night down at the local bar. The Peanut zombies were becoming
Addictive. Meanwhile, back at the scary part of the story, the town was filled with all the citizens. They were cowering. They were about to be devoured when one young child, little Herman Franklin Herman, found his EpiPen in the back of a drawer. And he said, I can save this town. And he ran to the town square. And he encountered all the bloodthirsty children who were eating all the other unsuspected children. And he went around
behind them and jabbed them in the buttocks because that's one of the only safe places, because if you get in the neck, you could hurt somebody and they could swell and get an infection, or you could do a spinal injury. So only down there. That's the only reason.
They were doing it in the butt. We didn't want you to think it was a weird thing. Anyway.
Our response will come in the form of time dash. Now this is a scene between these two players that takes place over an unspecified amount of time. They will let us know that in a single location. So they will be in the same spot for the entirety. And what is that location? Can we have like a room or something that would fit on the stage?
Barn? The farm?
The barn. All right.
Bah!
Well, Ella May, it's time. I gotta shear you again.
Bah!
I know, but you give the best fur
Bah!
every year.
Bah! Bah!
Oh, Ella May. I wish upon a fallen star that I just wouldn't cheer you, but you could talk to me as well.
Bah!
Maybe someone will hear my wish.
Bah! 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 It's called wool, not fur.
Oh! Ella May!
Bah!
It's okay, girl. This is what I wanted. I've been working on this farm alone for so long, and you've been my only friend.
Bah! Bah!
Come on. I've been shearing you for years, and let's just chat for a little while.
What do you want to talk about?
Seen any good movies lately?
No.
Oh, sorry, I'm just not great with companionship.
This is my first human conversation.
Oh, all right. Well, you know what? Maybe that's what needs to change. I'm gonna start bringing in other animals, and I could wish they could talk too. Yeah, Brent? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we never talked. I would like 2 cows, 4 horses, and 6 more sheep.
All right, I'll get him back to you at a different time period.
Awesome.
2 weeks later, when the other animals arrive.
Oh, Ella May. Isn't this beautiful?
It's crowded.
Yeah. And everybody's just chatting. Right, Herman? All right, Timmy?
It's loud too.
Uh-huh.
A lot of talking. I liked it better when it was just me.
Oh, but, Ella May, I brought this in so that we could be happier together.
I know, I thought I'd like it too, but I never got along with horses, and now it's sort of a turf war happening between the other sheep and them.
Oh, Timmy, back off! Thunderfoot, back off! I'm gonna move them out of here. This barn can be yours again, but we gotta keep at least a few more cows in.
The cows are fine. I don't like the accent. I can't really understand what they're saying, but otherwise, they're pretty quiet.
It's kind of Italian, right?
Moo!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange for a cow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will be your place again someday. I promise. Just like that first summer we met.
I remember that summer.
5 years ago?
Yes.
Oh, boy. I can't believe I inherited this farm. If only I could have an animal companion here. I will cultivate it. Oh, I just need to find one. I look this way, no animals. This way, no animals. I hear a strange din. You, sheep with fur. I want you to join me on my farm. I'll call you Ella May, after my first love, who left me for my brother.
All right, let's have our tableaus. All right, if you like the peanut scene, I'm calling There's a Reason We Shoot People in the Butt. It's not dirty. You're gonna point this way. If you liked my sheep companion, it's not dirty. You're gonna point this way. All right, put your hands in the air. 1, 2, 3, and 10 points for general eclectic. All right. And challenge comes from you, Albany.
We challenge you to a scene with some physical restriction.
Ooh, we accept.
A physical restriction is when your physicality is restricted in some kind of Thank you, Kat.
Come on out. We're going to play a game of entrances and exits. Both of you. So the game's pretty self-explanatory, I think, but we need a noun for Charlie. Any noun?
Person, place, or thing.
It's true.
Pennsylvania.
Wedding?
Pennsylvania?
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Yes.
Pennsylvania.
Okay. And a verb for Jason.
Sewing.
Sewing.
Sewing. Excellent.
Okay. Pennsylvania sewing. And for me, an adjective.
Forbidden.
Forbidden.
sewing.
Forbidden.
Got it.
All right, well, there's only one way we're going to get this tea conference off the ground.
I agree.
I brought the Earl Grey, English breakfast, honey bush.
Do you have any oolong?
Oh,
I brought the oolong
oh,
right over
thank
here,
goodness.
along with the lapsang souchong and the milk oolong.
Forbidden! Oh,
I'm sorry.
my goodness, we haven't had milk oolong here for years. But you can't let Tina go. She's the best tea brewer we have, and
The rules are in place for a reason.
but just because something says it's forbidden doesn't mean that it can't ever be done. Rules were meant to be broken, Charles.
Tina,
I've just come to get my milk oolong and I'll get out of your hair.
Tina, wait. I may have overreacted.
Really?
Just because that tea is off limits and not allowed in our club anymore.
Oh, Charles, just say it. Tina, we know you are the best tea brewmaster in all of Pennsylvania, and we could not do this without you.
I can't be here for this. It's very upsetting.
Do you really mean it? I'm the best?
Yes, and I'm sorry about Charles. You know his mother was killed by some poisoned milk oolong.
I forgot entirely. I thought that we were at the conference in Kentucky. I forgot we were in Pennsylvania.
Yes, no.
I've calmed down, I've calmed down.
It was definitely the one in Pennsylvania. Welcome back, Charles.
Thank you.
Definitely the one in Pennsylvania.
Oh, I knocked over the table.
Okay, but now we gotta focus on this year in Pennsylvania. I think milk oolong is coming back.
I'm so sorry about the table again. Right.
Thank you.
There.
Charles.
Yes, all right.
I agree. This year in Pennsylvania, we will bring back milk oolong because it is a very good tea when done without poison.
Yes, I think that's it. If you use your special milk oolong with chai spices, you'll be sewing this competition all up. I'm gonna go to the judges' table and chat it up with them.
Okay. All right. Time to make my milk oolong tea. This delicious thing. I hope the judges here in Pennsylvania enjoy it.
All right, the challenge is a physical restriction.
Before I offer the opportunity to help us to the other team, are there any volunteers who'd like to come up and get involved in this?
You don't have to say anything if I understand correctly what you're asking.
You don't have to say anything.
You don't have to say a word.
It's all right, then I will get assistance from professionals. May I have 2 people to help us do puppets?
Okay.
Now, in this scene, neither Jennifer or I are allowed to move at all unless we're moved by someone else. We can speak, but we cannot use any locomotion. I have to stop talking with my hands. Now, one of our friends here can put us in the position we'd have to justify, like Winnie's about to do. Look, up in the sky! It's just a bird. Or Jennifer might say something, and her partner might move her into a position to justify that.
Oh, my back!
I think you've got it, and they know how to play. So, can I have the title of a horror movie that has never been made?
Firing at Grandpa's barbecue.
Firing at Grandpa's barbecue?
Fire.
Oh, fire!
Fire at Grandpa's
Okay, I'm gonna count down from 5, but that's all the time that our partners here have to put us in a position to start the scene. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Well, Christy, I'm glad you came out here to visit me. You mind fetching another can of that rocket fuel to put on the barbecue for me?
Grandpa, are you crazy? This barbecue is big enough.
Why, they called me crazy when I set fire to that formaldehyde frog just to make proper frog legs.
Grandpa, tell me that story again.
Oh, sure. Well, I was in college and there was a Bunsen burner, and oh, you've heard it a million times. How do you want your burgers?
I'm so scary when you tell it that way, Grandpa.
Why? That's what grandpas are for, because young ones today, they don't got thinking in their heads like I do and like people of my generation do. I was going to step forward a little bit because I want to get a visual aid for what I have to say. Yes, sir, I'm going to grab that spatula.
But Grandpa, I want you to tell me about the forbidden barbecue.
Well, I was just about to get to that. You see, life is like this spatula in my hand. You wave it around, which is like how you wander through life. But sometimes you get caught between a hot grill and a lump of meat.
Grandpa, can we keep the story moving along, please?
Well, that lump of meat was a metaphor for your grandma. But still, I guess I should keep that out of it. You're just a child. At any rate, sometimes that spatula gets overheated. And at any rate, all you got left is meat and memories.
Meat and memories?
Meat and memories.
Is that what life is all about?
I don't know, but that's the title of my memoir.
So, are you saying there's really no point in anything?
Oh, there's plenty of point in it. Why, that's why I started fires all over the neighborhood. That's why I like to burn things. I burn meat. I burn buildings. Why, there's nothing I can't burn. I brought you out here because I want to be with you while we watch it all burn.
Grandpa, you're the best!
All right, Ruth. It's time for that time again. It is. If you like the entrances and exit scene, forbidden! You're gonna get pointed this way. If you like the fire at Grandpa's barbecue, fire! You're gonna point this way. Hands in the air. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. You gotta vote. 10 points for opening machine. All right. That means, captains on stage, please. It is again a tie. And this is the final challenge of the evening.
Ooh, I guess it comes from me now.
It comes from you now.
Well then, I would like to offer the challenge of a scene which involves lengthening and shortening of some time.
I accept your challenge.
Excellent. I would like to invite everyone to join us. And keeping with the Halloween theme tonight, can I have the title of an actual spooky story? It could be a movie, a short story, anything you've ever seen that you think is very... The Shining, okay. The Shining. Are we all familiar with The Shining?
Kind of.
Both are the major points.
Well, okay, you got it. You got an alcoholic dad, a very freaked out mom, a kid with psychic powers, a former jazz musician playing a great role that doesn't get enough credit for, and ghosts in the hotel that mean business. Is that good enough? Yeah. All right. Well, then we're going to get started. But referee, could you help us out?
Sure.
We're going to start long and go short.
All right.
So if you could time us to do The Shining in 1 minute,
Whoa.
and then you know how the rest goes.
I think I do.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
We're driving up to this hotel, Wendy. I got a job there to write my book.
Red rum.
Not yet, Danny. Not yet.
Okay.
Oh my goodness! What are we gonna do in this hotel all by ourselves?
Well, I don't know, but there's a certain room with a shower running I want to check out. You guys...
Well, have this typewriter and start writing away. Nothing bad can happen here.
Oh, work and no play makes me a dull boy. Oh, work and no
Come
play.
play with us
Thanks.
forever and ever
Oh my goodness!
Here's Johnny!
He doesn't even know where the keys are!
Oh! Oh, in the maze! Oh!
10 seconds.
I heard.
Let's get out of here
5 seconds.
with that jazz person! I hope nothing bad happened to him!
All right. Well, that was really good, but it kind of seemed like a minute was too long.
It did. I froze so early.
Yeah. So I think maybe let's see if we can do it in 30 seconds.
Sure.
All right. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
We're gonna go stay where the Dahmer party died. Oh, hey, here it is.
What are we gonna do in this hotel all alone for so long?
I guess I'm gonna try to write my novel.
Well, here's your typewriter. Nothing can go wrong with this.
Come play with us forever and ever.
Say, there's a shower running. Naked woman. Ah!
10 seconds.
Here's Johnny.
You know, you can just open the door. My goodness.
That's me. I'm frozen.
All right, that was pretty good. That was good. I feel like if you had 15 seconds, your timing would be perfect.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's see if you can, I can have
Yeah.
Okay, 15 seconds.
Ready?
Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
It's okay. He saw it on the television.
Hey, here we are, typewriter.
Hey, the hotel room with the front is ghost.
This door seems locked. I wish somebody would open it. Oh no! Let's get out of here. Where's the jazz band?
That was perfect. Wow, that was so good.
That was cool.
Thank you so much. It's getting so much better. How about we do it half that time in 7.5 seconds?
You mean we could cut it?
Let's do it. All right, 7.5 seconds. Here we go. On your mark, get set, go.
Driving to the hotel. Oh, they're going to pin it down. Hotel ghost. I'm losing.
Wow, so good. I would like to see it in half that time, which is 3 3/4 seconds.
That's never been done.
You can do it.
Okay.
On your mark, get set, go.
Drive it! Take it! Give me up!
Jazz band!
Very nice, very nice. Woo! Okay, last time. 1 and 7/8 seconds.
Oh my God!
On your mark, get set, go.
Thank you, Tuts.
Thank you.
The giant man.
Catch your breath. Last scene of the night.
For our rebuttal, I would like to call everyone on stage yet again
We're back.
for a simple game of growing shrinking machine. So,
Excellent.
does somebody else want to explain this? Because I'm not great at it.
Sure. Each of us is going to enter the scene one at a time. We're going to start with a one-person scene, and then we're going to wind up with a five-person scene. But each iteration between is going to be a brand new scene inspired by the poses that the folks have been left in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, and then we'll each exit one at a time
Yes.
and revisit those 5, 4, 3, 2, and one-person scenes.
What he said.
Now, are we
Perfect.
calling freeze before we enter?
No.
No, we just enter.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Charlie, are you
All
going
right.
to start?
Sure.
Okay.
Before you enter. No, you want to say that loud.
It's fine, Gerald. You're ready for your portrait. It'll just be an image that's around forever. No big deal. Oh, no. Oh, what is that? A blemish. A blemish on my cheek. Oh.
All right, you've got to do it. Read the third line.
I can
I'm going to sell you these. Now they're $400, but they're the only thing that will make it better.
It was just letters the whole time.
It was! It's no great puzzle. I am an optometrist.
Can you see the beauty of nature with those binoculars?
Oh, Kenny, I'm so glad you took us here for our anniversary.
If you look over there, there's an eagle soaring above the canyon.
Okay. That's cool.
Oh, Kenny, let me look.
Go ahead.
It's my turn. Oh,
Oh! Being down this submarine just makes me want to sing. How about it, fellas?
Alright, here we go!
Sailors! Sailors! Deep under the waves, we all breathe the same air.
wait, that sound.
Do you hear the other team? They're getting ready. Pick up that rope. It's tug of war.
Oh, wait, this way!
All right,
okay.
ready? Here we go.
3,
Blue
2,
team.
1.
It's so fun making homemade spaghetti down here and bonding in our submarine! Pasta night!
Are you sure this isn't just rope?
Why, I could forget the war's even going on! In fact, I'm gonna go make my grandmother's homemade marinara for you boys!
Thank you.
Oh, the eagle, Kenny. I'm sorry. I just wanted to bring it home as a souvenir.
I so rarely have to do this, but you are banned from all national parks for the rest of forever. I'm
so
going
sorry.
to bring this eagle to a respectful burial. You should be ashamed.
Susan.
I will reveal myself. I have worn these goggles for 6 years because in optometry, you must accept when your eyes do not function normally. It is now your turn. You've gone beyond glasses to full headgear. Oh, they weigh 40 pounds, but things will never be blurry again. See!
I see everything now! I see it all! Jeez!
All right, this will be interesting. I think you're gonna have to split yourselves for this. So, if you liked the shining half-life that I'm calling think about it. You gonna vote for this side. And if you liked the growing and shrinking machine that I'm calling I See It All Clearly, you're going to vote for this side. Hands in the air. This is for the match, folks. Remember, there are Snickers, fun-sized Snickers at stake. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 10 points for Albany Machine! Here we go! We have a winner! Albany Machine! That is our match!
Good game!
Give a
Good
hand
game!
for
Good
Lucy
game!
on the board! Rachel on lanes! Mike Short in the keyboard! We are the Market Bucket Company. We are here every Friday and Saturday night. If you like the show, please tell your friends. Word of mouth really is the best way that we would like to fill up these seats. Again, as we are still trying to do in this season, please tell them. If you did not like the show tonight, just shh. Nobody needs to know. Thank you for coming.
I just want to say, next year, we're going to find the most